Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I'm your host, Josef von Usenvard. In the last episode, we left the Pokemon HQ lab and came here to Pyrite Town to listen to its awesome music and to deliver the data ROM to Net at that ONBS building in the background. And while we were there, Net told us that we might as well go see a man called Duking at a mysterious place called a Pokespot. So I say we go do that. So, all we gotta do is leave town, go to this question mark block over here to this rock Pokespot, a rough and rocky Pokespot where wild Pokemon appear. Hello people, it's time for Pofty's Fast Break Report. We bring you news while it's breaking. Today, we're visiting Duking, the discoverer of Pokespots where wild Pokemon appear. Duking is said to be the driving force behind the booming popularity of wild Pokemon in Pyrite. Duking, so is this the Pokespot that you discovered? Hello, Duking here. Yeah, that's absolutely right. For 15 long and torturous years I toiled, snatching sleep only grudgingly, to find this Pokespot. 15 years? Is that true? Yeah, one shouldn't let the details get in the way of the story. Isn't that right, Betty? It's Pofty! Alright, let me explain how one goes about attracting wild Pokemon to a Pokespot. Well, seeing as you're here, wouldn't it be better if I got someone to demonstrate? Oh, you there. Yes, you kid. You'll be perfect. Come over here, mate. He's suddenly Australian, okay. So, let's just walk over here, talk to the guy. Oh, wait, mate, not over there. I need you over this way, between me and Betty, right? Okay, fair enough. It's Pofty! Okay, here we go. Alright, my friend. Let me show you how to attract wild Pokemon to a Pokespot. First, and above all else, you need these. Duking brand Pokesnacks. Here, I'll give you some. We received 10 Duking brand Pokesnacks. Alright, my friend. Lay those Pokesnacks out on that plate there. Go on now. So, we just walk up to here. There are no Pokesnacks here. How many would you like to leave? So I say we leave, 3. Very good, mate. That's how you do it. When you've laid out the Pokesnacks, leave the area. Eventually, a wild Pokemon will come along. Just you wait. The more Pokesnacks you lay out, the longer a Pokemon will stay to eat, making it that much easier to catch. This is also important. My specialty made Spot Monitor. This, I'm sure you'll agree, is truly something awesome. My goodness, you developed this device yourself? Yeah, one shouldn't let the details get in the way of the story. Isn't that right, Betty? It's Pofty! By the way, Duking, can you tell us what a Spot Monitor is? I'm glad you asked me that. My Spot Monitor is a dandy. It lets you know what's happening at any Pokespot, wherever you are. Here, my friend, as thanks for you hearing me out patiently, I'll make a gift of this too. Slide it into your PDA. That's all you need to make it work. Simple. We received the Spot Monitor. Oh geez, graphic. So, it's in that menu now. Alright, now you're set. Now, when a wild Pokemon appears at any Pokespot, your Spot Monitor will respond and alert you. I've found 3 Pokespots in all. There's one to the west, this one here. That's right, around there. Use these Pokespots and catch yourself some wild Pokemon. Give it a try, mate. Alright then, so, quick little mechanic about this Pokespot. This is the Rock Pokespot, and there are 3 Pokemon that you can potentially find here, with decreasing rarities, can I talk, as they go on. So you will find Sandshrews, a basic ground-type Pokemon here most often. Less often than that, you will see a Gligar, ground flying type, and very rarely, so you need to cherish this if it is to happen, you will find a Trapinch. So, those are 3 Pokemon you can get there. So now that we've got the other Pokespot marked on our map, I say we go there. Each Pokespot has 3 Pokemon you can find, and generally speaking, there are a few good ones, but there's other ones that aren't quite as good. So, we go over here. Oh, it's you. You're that lad who helped us on that news show. Thanks much, mate. I'm surprised you came out to a place like this. I mean, it must mean you're seriously interested in wild Pokemon. That's marvelous. This makes it all worthwhile, my teaching you, I mean. So you fine, upstanding lad, lover of wild Pokemon, I have some information that you'll find to be special. But my friend, I also have a favor to ask. That's a fair deal, right? Sure. Yaha, thank you kindly. You see, there are several Pokemon that hardly ever show up at Pokespots. Trapinch, Surskit, and Wooper. I'm having a rotten time of it, trying to catch those 3. If you were to catch them, I'd gladly trade you some of my Pokemon, mate. I'm counting on you, mate. I've got to be going on my way now. Whoops, mustn't forget. I promised you some special information, didn't I? If you go way off to the northeast, there's a Pokespot that's hard to find since it's inside of a cave. That's my favorite Pokespot. You've got to go see it. Well, I guess I should be going on my way. Real pleasure chatting with you, mate. I'll be heading back to Pyrite. Come visit whenever you'd like. Let's meet again, mate. Adios. So, the 3 Pokemon you can catch here are commonly you will find a Hoppip, less commonly you'll find a Phanpy, and as Duking was saying, very rarely you'll find a Surskit. Now, neither of those Pokemon are really, or none of them are really all that good in battle. The Phanpy is probably the most battle viable. Although, a little trick that should work by my calculations is that you want to catch a lot of Hoppip. I'll explain why once it becomes relevant, but you'll want to catch a lot of those. So, seeing as how we are done with our business here, I say we go to the cave Pokespot, finish up the trifecta. Oh jeez. What do you figure the boss is gonna do now? I'm tired of this life, man. I need to put down some roots somewhere. Don't whine too much. You know what the boss always says. He'll get Team Mirror B together one day, and we'll own all the Pokemon in the world. Sure. Do you really think we could pull off something like... Let's go talk to these guys. They seem like fine gents. Wah, boss. Oh, whew. It's just some kid. Don't sneak up on me like that. Don't be so jumpy. I've got my radar. We'll know if the boss is coming around. Yeah, that's true. The radar's got something. It's the boss, Mirror B. Oh geez, they're turning. Oh geez, what have we here? Someone is... Oh! This is interesting. Dad Afro. Whoa, hey, my posse. Have you rounded up Pokemon like I wanted? Stop the music. Oh, I sense the pleasing scent of Pokemon. Oh, yes, I do. Maybe you're just a little hood, but maybe you're also one fine trainer with the goods. How about you get with it and join my posse? Be one of us, and soon you'll be owning all the Pokemon around the world. If I go no, then that means I'll be doing the right thing. But if I say yes, that means I get to work with this man with the fabulous hair. It's worth it! Oh, I hear your mouth say it, but your heart's not in it. I can't abide that. It's big decision time. You need to think hard before you choose a life of crime. So tell me, will you join my posse? Life of crime or fabulous hair? Worth it! Sad face! Fine. Ho, I thought you'd say that. You always had this smell to me. You see, that you would be our enemy. How I deal with a threat is to nip it in the while it's a bud yet. Ho, I'll be showing you my power now. Try not to be blown away by my sense of wow! Let the music play! Meet Wanderer Mirror B! Easily my favorite character in this entire game! Starting off the Lombre and a Lombre. And this awesome music in the background that this music just is music to my ears. That's all I can really say about it. As you can tell, I am like really happy right now. I've been waiting for this moment to come for this entire LP. And holy jeez, now that I am here, it is so worth it. We're using Bite on the Lombre. It will not take it out, but oh well. Using Thundershock on the other Lombre won't take it out either, most likely. Nope, not quite. Probably should have focused my attacks on one of them. Oh well. You know what? I'm too happy right now to care, okay? It just brings joy to my heart to know that right now, I'm going up against who is quite possibly one of my favorite characters, not just in this game, but in the entirety of the video game universe. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and focus my attacks on one of them, just take that one out. Using Water Gun, because it has an ability that increases its speed during the rain, so note that. Also using Water Gun, won't do much most likely. Nah, not really. So using Bite on the Lombre, and Thundershock, I take that out easy. And alas it does. Woot! I'm sorry you guys can't see this, but I am dancing in place right now. You cannot listen to this music without dancing. It is physically impossible. So, just gonna go ahead and keep doing what I've been doing, take out the other Lombre. Again, these attacks won't really do much. You know, I suppose this is time to say a little funny thing about this music. When I was younger, my mom used to always watch me play these games, and she'd kind of get into it herself. Now, over the entire history of her doing that, the time that she was most into the game was when I was fighting Mirror B, where she was dancing with me. Hearing this music, especially in this context, just brings back really good memories. Okay, Voltorb, that's the odd one out, and oh geez, it's a Shadow Pokemon. So I want to be a bit more careful with that, and I suppose I'll go over Voltorb now. Voltorb is an electric-type Pokemon that when it evolves is one of the fastest Pokemon, not just in this game, but in the entire history of Pokemon. It truly is. If you want something that can be really fast and really powerful, then Voltorb is your guy. I already have my Mareep though, or my Dolly, so I won't really worry about that too much. So just gonna go ahead and take out this Lombre, so I only have the Voltorb to deal with. Using Thundershock. Won't quite take it out. Okay, new idea. This next turn, how about I Bite the Lombre to take it out, and switch out my Pokemon to, how about, Fliggly's a bit lower on level, but he'll probably die somewhat quickly. How about I send out Dogu? That'll be a smarter decision once that Lombre's taken out. Okay, Shadow Rush. Okay, that didn't do as much as I was thinking it would. Assuming Water Gun doesn't connect with Dogu, which it does. Oh well, not hurting too much. Use Bite on the Lombre. So now we are left with just the Voltorb to worry about. Oh geez, what's this? Dolly got a level up. Level 20. Dogu's getting experience. Rain stopped. Alright, little fun fact about Voltorb though. What it has in power and speed, it very much loses in its ability to stand up to attacks. So I say we weaken it a bit. Rock Tomb could probably slow it down a bit. Probably won't even hit, because this will probably take Dogu out, but oh wait, no it won't. Okay, cool. I can get jiggy with that. Just like I can get jiggy with this awesome music. And okay. Another Rock Tomb. Probably won't do much. Okay. I say another bite, and we should be good to catch this thing. So I say bite, and I'll just switch Pokemon to... I guess Dolly can be a... Oh, I could have just called, never mind. Okay. Oh well. The nostalgia right now is overwhelming my brain. I can't really think logically right now. I am sorry, guys. This is too awesome of a feeling to be mad about anything. Okay, so I guess it's not going to take Dolly out. That's nice. So I say I go for a Pokeball of some sort. Let's go for one of the Great Balls on the Voltorb, and if that doesn't work, I believe I can use Thunder Wave on this to paralyze it, to make it even easier. Through a Snag Ball. 1, 2, 3. Voltorb was caught. Player defeated, Wanderer Mirror B. You messed up my rhythm! I just can't do it! And I love how he just collapses back, and his Afro functions as a cushion. It's just awesome. Oh, you make me so angry I'm seeing red! Don't you dare think this is over. Just you wait and see. One of these days, with my elegant steps, I'll knock you sideways. Let's go! Escape! Mirror B's Afro. The real reason jiggle physics were introduced to gaming. Anyway, so I see a shiny. A Mirror Radar! Oh geez, we are gonna have fun with this thing. It came with instructions. Search Ridley. This is how the radar works. When you're finished reading, get rid of this. This radar shows you where Mirror B, that's the boss, happens to be. Whenever the boss appears somewhere, a mark appears on the screen. When you see that mark, check out the radar. It'll tell you where he is. You'll probably ask me where the boss is when he's not on radar. You know how mysterious he can be. Who knows where he goes off to? Probably off getting Pokemon or something. Somewhere far away, out of the transmitter's range, from Folly. Nah, we don't really need to read the instructions again, but we've got mail. Yosef, I haven't completed analysis on the data ROM, but I made a stunning discovery about Cypher's plan. Please come right this way. We need to discuss this in person. Okay, so I guess we gotta go see Net back in Pyrite Town, but first, I'm gonna leave 4 Pokesnacks here. There are 3 Pokemon you can get here, just like at the other Pokespots. Those Pokemon are Zubat, very commonly, Aron, which is kinda commonly, and then Wooper, the last of Duking's 3, very rarely. Now, the Pokemon that you can get here are, in my opinion, 3 of the best that you can get at any Pokespot. They're all useful in their own way, and I actually plan on using one Pokemon from a Pokespot. I won't tell you which one it is yet, although do note that that's the reason I left these Pokesnacks at all 3 of them. So, we leave those 4 Pokesnacks there, and you know what? We got a full little introduction of what this Pokespot concept was. We got to be on TV with Mr. Muscle himself, and we got to meet the awesomest character in this entire game and battle them and win. So I say that we have accomplished more than we should have in this video. So, I guess that'll conclude it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll go see what exactly is going on with Net in Pyrite Town. So in that case, see you guys then. Arrivederci.